Thanks for stopping on in for today's college football pick video play. If you're interested in getting all of our college football picks for this week's action, you can get those over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Heading to this one, talking about this Big 12 matchup in the state of Texas between the Texas Tech Red Raiders and, of course, Texas Christian, the home team here. The Horned Frogs coming in as about a one-touchdown favorite. In this video, going to give our lean on where we see the better value on that spread number. So Texas Tech getting the touchdown, and right now, the situation with quarterback Alan Bowman's a little bit up in the air. And then on TCU's side of things, their quarterback, Sean Robinson, looks like he's probable to start in this one. So that's good news for the home team. But going back to the road team here, Texas Tech, they've opened up the year 3-2 overall. They've been a mixed bag against what has been a pretty tough schedule. So the Red Raiders, they lost by 20 points in their opener to Ole Miss. And then in their last outing, which came at home against West Virginia, the Red Raiders, they were able to make that one competitive at the end, but still coming up short, losing by a final of 34 to 42. But also the Red Raiders have a couple of nice wins on their resume as well. They got past a quality Houston opponent by a final of 63 to 49, and then also arguably their best win of the year coming on the road against Oklahoma State, winning that one rather convincingly by a final of 41 to 17. So they've been a little bit up and down against the tougher schedule that they've gone against. In the Red Raiders, in terms of their numbers, they've been a highly offensive-oriented team. Not a big surprise considering the direction that this program has gone through over the past, it just seems like decade or so, where they always have their offensive numbers that far surpass what they do on the defensive side of the ball. So Texas Tech, they're second in the nation in passing, 60th in rushing, 8th in scoring, compared to 91st in total team defense. So today they're taking on TCU, and the Horned Frogs, they had a lot of hopes and expectations in what was figuring to be a pretty wide open race in the Big 12. The Horned Frogs thought maybe they could be a factor in the upper tier of the conference, and based on what we've been seeing from TCU, especially in recent weeks, we have our hesitation with this group right now in their last outing, only getting past to Iowa State by a field goal, a final of 17 to 14, so not a great showing there from TCU, and then the week prior losing at Texas by 15 points. And if this was a year where TCU was able to play up to their preseason hype, that would have been a game that they should have been able to take care of business. They weren't able to do that. And then also a little bit of a competitive result, but still coming up short in a tough matchup against Ohio State, losing that one 28 to 40. So they're also standing 3-2 overall. However, the quality of their wins, not quite up to the quality of win that we've seen from Texas Tech. And in terms of their numbers, the Horned Frogs, a little bit more balanced of a team, little more lean on the defense, certainly in comparison to the Red Raiders. They're 32nd in the nation in points against compared to 56th in scoring average. So TCU, they have the home field advantage, which should help their cause, and also Sean Robinson being probable to go is likely to help Texas Christian as well. We see a competitive matchup, but given that home field advantage and the fact that Texas Tech, in their last outing, coming up short at home against West Virginia was a really important game for them, not able to get the job done. And also, of course, that 20-point loss against Ole Miss doesn't look all that great for the Red Raiders either, even though they do have sprinkled in some other quality victories on their resume. Coming into this one in a very tough road atmosphere, we just feel like TCU is in a better position to be able to pull away enough here with the spread sitting at just a touchdown. If this was 7.5 points, I'd be less confident about siding with TCU, but the fact that it is sitting just at that touchdown number, we have more confidence siding with the home team here, taking the Horned Frogs to cover these 7 points. So if you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. Check out all of our college football picks for this week's action over at stumpthespread.com. Link down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for future videos.